Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tametsi. So for this one, I have class, so I'm gonna have to leave midway through. But despite that, we'll see how far we can get. Two means at least one has to be there. There could be two here. This two should finish this two, so that should be free. There's one red and one light blue. Not sure what to do about that yet. Question mark isn't helpful. That two means there's one here, so there's one here as well. I want those two. Not sure how helpful that is. I don't know, maybe top is the way to go here. I feel like this being a mine would be interesting, because it would mean the one would have to be placed somewhere over there. Place a mine there as well. One of these two spots. It would work with 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that would work if you used every space there, which is possible. No, it's not. Yeah, if the mine is there, one of these is a mine, but only one, so we get up to 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Yeah, that would technically still work. So 3 is the most you can get out of this, right? You could put one there and one there and you'd get 2. But 3 is the most you can get out of this area in general. Hopefully you can see my mouse cursor. Just gonna check. Yeah, it looks like it's set up right again. So 3 is the most, so I think that's how it's going to have to be. Let's look at what happens if that's a mine. That would force them both to be there, right? And we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that doesn't work. This being a mine is where we started, right? That being a mine doesn't work because it means that this can't be a mine and this can't be a mine. So that's safe, certainly. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces here, plus the potential 3. So I think that means all of those are mines. One, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That one completes this one, making all those safe. This only contains 1, so that must be a mine. There we go, that's all sorted. Now the light blue must be here, finishing up all the light blues. This 2 is useful because it gets us that. This 2 is useful because we know there's one there, so there must be one there, which finishes that one. What else? We've got this 2 clue. Not sure if that's useful so far. 3, use 4 here. Oh, there's one left here, so that's gotta be something. Yeah, so the 3 has to finish the 2 like that. This 1 finishes that one. Same for that space. Yeah, that 1 has to be solved like that. Yeah, that's correct. So one of those is true. 2 out of those 3 are true. Is that all I can figure out about that area? I know there's one there, so there's gotta be one there. This 3 can see 1, so 2 out of 3 of those are mines. Alright, we might have to look at some possibilities. Let's say those are both mines. That's a mine, that's safe. Since we know this 1 finishes the 2, that space is safe. 1, 2, one of those is safe. One of those is safe. And you know, whatever red it shakes up being, it doesn't make a difference. This 2 synergizes with this 1 actually, so I can keep working on that because it's got to finish there. Right, the 2 has to get finished there, so all those are safe. That's a 1, so that's a mine. Okay, now where do we go? Oh, we know there has to be 1 here and 1 here, so that's safe. Now this 2 has to finish that 2, so that's safe. Terrific. That 1 has to be finished like that because of how it's placed. This 1 has to be finished like that and like that. And now we know there's 1 gray left, so it's got to be there. Okay, I did not think I would get a win that soon. One there makes that safe. This 0 seems decent. I don't know if any of these other numbers are useful yet. That 2 finishes that 2. 2 out of 3 of those. Wow, can you hear the wind? The wind is blowing. This 1 means that there has to be one of those slots, which should make all those safe. That means that this 1 reaches like that, so there's a 1 there. In some order. This 2 is not really helpful yet. This 3 even if it hides like that, it finishes up the 1. And that 1 finishes up the middle one. The 0 is how we get started. Nice. One left there, so we are making a bit of headway there. Terrific. It seems kind of like it's going back over the basics, which I like. 1 there, which means there's 1 there, so all those are safe. One there has to be fulfilled. That 2 finishes that 2. Oh, we're starting to see the same sort of cross-shaped pattern over there. 10 over there. Oh right, this 1 on the bottom. It has to get fulfilled by that. That's pretty clever. This 3 finishes that 3. Can there be a mine here? I don't think so. Yeah, that's a 1-2-1, so if there were a mine there, there'd be nowhere else to put a mine. Same logic as there. So one of those is true and one of those is true. Which does kind of help. Only one of those can be true, so 2 of these must be true. I can't really get much out of that. This 3 over here forces a 1 there. So this 2 finishes that, so these should both be safe. Terrific. One of those is true. This 1 means there's a 1 here. I already notated that. That 1's in the wrong spot. If the 1 was there, it would be in a good spot. Although that's impossible, but whatever. That 1 might be helpful in determining this. There's a max of 1 there, 4 blocks. 2 of these, whoops. Apparently if you right click it becomes white. So 2 out of 4 there are used. 3 out of 4 there are used. Unless there's 1 over there. So even that's not super accurate. Since there's 1 in here to finish up the 2, there's gotta be 1 over here. Which does not quite bring that down to a 0. That 2 is a very small number for how many cells it sees. Oh, this 1 must finish the 3. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One there means both of those are true. 1 there means 2 out of those 3 are true. 3 out of 4 there. That's a much smaller number. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That does mean a majority of those will be mines. It's hard to know which though. If we were maxing it, yeah, that's 9. It's possible the 1 ends up there. It's possible the 1 ends up there as well. Those are both true. Can't really argue that, I think. Yeah, that all seems to work. This 3, if we wanted to max it, yeah, you could get 3 without using this block. This 3, if we wanted to max it, that's a big 3, because these numbers are all big. Like, if you think about this 4, there has to be at least 1, because even if they're packed in like that. Oh, actually, they can't be packed in like that. So there's at least 2, but that doesn't really make a difference. At least I think, anyways. So this 2 either means that there's 1 there, and 1 there for the 3, or there would be 1 there and a thing there. All we know from the 3 is that there has to be 1 in one of those 2, and 1 in one of those 2, at least. And 2 in one of them, the one that doesn't have the 2. Alright, I'm gonna cut this in with some more gameplay after I get back from class. Or just end it here. We'll see how I'm feeling. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a second, hopefully. Yo, I'm back. I forget what one I was working on. It definitely wasn't this one. I am seeing some things with it, though. Some things I didn't see last time. This... oh, it's black. This amalgamation wouldn't work, which means that there has to be exactly 1 here. This one means that's safe. That 3 means it's gotta be fulfilled like that. 2 has to be satiated. That one will get satiated. That one has to be done. So if there's one there, then there's also one there, so that space is safe. Which makes those spaces safe. That space is safe, which means one of those is true, so that space is safe. This one means one of those is true, which finishes that off. That one means that's safe. This one means one of those is true and one of those is true, so that space is free. This 2 means one of those is true and one of those is true, so the space is safe. Now that one is finished. That's got to be a mine, and that's true and that's true. One of those is true, so there's one in one of those. That's getting close to being done. Alright, this 2 has to finish up the 1, so that space is safe. That one reveals all that. This looks like a bit of a dead end here. This 3 has like 4 possibilities, so I don't know how it's gonna shake out. Possibilities. The 2 means that there's 1 over in this spot. A total of 1, anyways. Could the 2 hit like that? Not really seeing a problem with this. That could just be me, though. Let's go back. Should I go back here? I could go back here. Huh. Well, this one means that one of those is true, so that middle one is finished. This one next to the 3 means both of those are true. This one and that one, plus the knowledge of the 3, makes that safe. That 2 is finished now. This 2 hits this at least once. I don't know. This row of 1s, I don't think we can figure anything out about. The blues, we have 8 blues left. And only one of these is possible because of the 1 clue. And only one of those is possible because of the 1 clue. Which gets us down to 3. 1, 2, 3 remainder. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's interesting. I don't know what to do with it, though. This 4 has to hit the 2 at least once over here. So one of those is true. Do you feel like this is important? And then if we look at the light blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 out of 9. It's pretty big. None of them are awfully reduced. There's a few 3 clues. I'm not sure how to use them. Ah, I see something. Both of these can't be true, because now neither of those are true, and that breaks this 2 clue, because it breaks the 1 clue. So only one of those is a mine, which means that's a mine for sure. If there's one there, then that means that there's one there to finish up the 2, which means there's one there. Which means both of those are free. This 4 clue has to hit like this, so that the 1 works. You always gotta love uncovering a 0. One there, which means this is free. That is free. There's 3 left, and we still have 1, 2. We still have a lot of possibilities there for what that could end up being. Yeah, you still got some possibilities there on that. This 1 though, maybe? This 3 has to hit it. Which finishes that as well. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. That 1 finishes that 1. Giving all that info. That 1 finishes that 1. 1 there. And since this is a 1, 2, 1, I think this has to be a mine. Because if this is a mine, it just doesn't work. There's 1 there. There's one there, so all those are free. This one means those are done, so that's free. Two light blues left. One of them is here, and one of them must be here. That one means this is a free space. Oh, and this one means both of those are free. There's one light blue left. Just maybe something. Even if this hits like that and that, even if it hits like that and that, there's still one here. And there's one here, guaranteed. Since this one finishes that area, this 2 finishes up the 2s there. That one finishes up that one, making that space free. This 2 means that there's 2 here, which means there's one there, which finishes up this one. Ah, I forgot diagonal rule! No! I get too excited. Dang it. I totally threw. This could have so easily been blue. There's 2 here. Which means there's one left. Oh wait, this 2 is solved. That's the easier way of doing it. So that finishes up the 2. Katamari Damacy. This one means one of those is true, so both of those are free. So this one needs to go there. Three here means 3 out of 4, which is a high amount, but I don't know if it gets us anything. Now, how do I get 3 here? We know that this area is 2, which brings it down to 1. So that means that there's 1 here. So that's gotta be a mine then. Yeah, so that is true from the 1s. And this 2 means one of those is true, so this space is free. That was the next logical step that I missed. 1, 2, 3. There can only be 2 in this area, so that's gotta be a mine. There's 1 there, which means that's gotta be there. This one means one of those is true, so both of those are free. There are 13 mines left. I have a feeling that's going to be important. Well, there's 1 here. So there's 1 total I can have there. So the outer pieces must be mines. There's 2 here, so they must be connecting pieces. This one means one of those is true, so that space is free. Once more, there's 1 here and 1 here. So that must be a mine. There's 4 total left. I don't know if that's usable. Is it possible to spread like this? That gets us up to 3, and then that could be a mine. That would be a valid way of ending out this puzzle. Let's see if this being a mine works. So here we're already up to 2. There's 1 needed here and 1 needed there. I think in every case this will end up being a mine. Admittedly, not sure if that's entirely accurate, but since it was white anyways, I sort of just wanted to finish it. This one means that that's true. Oh yeah, this puzzle's kind of tiring. Oh, so then that 3 finishes up the 2. Oh, and now this 1 combined with the 2 means all that's true. Actually, no, the 1 could escape down there. I have to remember stuff like that. What's with all the question marks? Right, and that finishes that bit off. The 1 most likely finishes that other one. The only world in which it wouldn't would be if this is true. So what does all that do? Not much. The 3's sharing a space with each other means that there has to be at least 1 here, because the 3 only has 2 spaces down there it can occupy. This 3 If it wants to escape to down here, it only has one area of leeway, so both of those spaces are free. Because it has to finish the 2 off. Now that we know that this one is here, that means for this 2, there must be one there as well. As well as one there. So the only way we could finish this orange would be if this were a mine. Now this one, oh, it doesn't quite finish the 2. Oh, but it's even better, because this one forces one in one of those spots, making all of those safe. Now this 3 connects like that. Totally cool. This one finishes up that one. This 2 is solved. I don't know for how long. Ooh, look at all those beautiful zeros. Alright, let's keep going. That one finishes up that one. Three blues, 3 oranges, 4 greens. Well, let's go back to this area. This one forces that, which finishes this 2. That 3... That 3 could finish up all the blues here if it hits like that. But it can't hit like that because that breaks this 1. So that 3 could only have a maximum of 2 blues and 1 orange. Actually, if you look at this, it's kind of beautiful how it works out. You get 3 mines. You could just have them all be orange. I think that would satisfy everything. No, there has to be at least 1 green as well. Oh, so there's at least 1 green here and at least 1 green here, so we get 2 left. Could work out any way it wants. This 3 gives it a lot of leeway. But if we look at purely green stuff, it's at least 1 from that 3. So one of those is true. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, this green sees both of those, so this middle one is finished. This one means one of those is true, so one of those is true. Let's go back to our earlier data. Now one of those or one of those. This one up here makes that safe. That has to be a mine. We have one orange left, and we know from this one that there's one there, so to finish the two, it must finish the orange. Perfect. That did a lot of good work for us. Now we know that there's one blue. It's got to be in one of those spots, so that spot is safe. Now there's two green left. It's got to be the connecting piece. And it's got to be that block. 71. Blue. Perfect. Clear. Let's go. 0 to start off with. I will always take that. There's only one light blue left. Oh, there's 0 yellows, though. A lot of places to start here, surprisingly. Me one hiccup. For this 2, it has to hit at least one there. Same for that. Which means both of those are mines. That space is free. There's one there, which brings that down to a 3. What else? What else is going on? Only one of those can be true. Could dodge all of them, though. Only one dark blue. I feel like there's got to be a reason for that. So if this dodges the one, can it even? No, this 4 has to hit it, I think. Let me try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's gotta hit the one like that. I just had to be sure before I locked it in. Wait, that's a 0. But wait, there's more. Just gotta finish up the 1. Got quite a few things going on here. That 3 is seeing 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. That 4 is seeing 4 things. That's more useful. this to, even if it drops down to here, it still hits this at least once, so one of those is true, and it keeps going there until it rules out those spaces. Which means that's gotta be true. True is just how I say mine, by the way. If that ever confuses. It was not your fault, but mine. It was your heart on the line. I can't do anything with that 27 clue. So where else do I look here? This has to hit at least one here. Which means at least one here. Exactly one there. That doesn't seem to help. I don't know, dude. This looks possible. The 4 could spread out like that. Wait, this 2 has to hit the 1. Yeah, that 1 has to hit like that. That 1 has to hit like that. And that solves a few things. That 1 means that that space is free. Did get quite a bit there. They should do a Chibi Robo Friday Night Funkin' mod. That would be funny. Cause he already makes robot noises. Beep boop beep bow beep 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 bow bow beep beep bow. This 3 could hit like that and dodge the 1. Are there any problems with that? Yeah, it breaks that too. So it has to hit the 1. Yay, my logic is somewhat sound. Because there's no way to finish that 2 over there, is why. only one of these can be true because of the 1, so only one of these can be true. No, I don't want to guess here. It doesn't look like guessing here would help. We know one of those is true, so one of those 4 is a mine. Doesn't seem too helpful. There's still 4 light blues left. I can't figure out anything about those yet. If this is a mine, then that is not a mine. Those both have to be mines, and there's one there, which I think runs into the same problem. So this is not the schmoove. This being a mine would force one there, and the 2 layers go back and back, and that's a mine. And that would totally work. So I'm pretty sure that's how you do that, but I don't know if it's certain yet. This one, if it hits there, would work. It could be there and force 2 there, I think. I think no matter what, this is a mine. But I don't know how to prove that. What would happen if this were a mine? Because I feel like there's no way that's a thing, right? So that forces that to be there to finish up the 1s, and that to be there. So now that 2 has to look like that. I think no matter what, this blue is a mine. I am a gamer. Yeah, it's provable. Long row 2s. That 2 has to hit at least 1 here. Is it possible that this 1 doesn't get hit while I do all the 2 stuff? don't think that's true, that this can't be a mine. Because the reason it was true for this is because there's no spot there. Alright, there's two scenarios for how this one ends up. Either it's in one of these and this one is finished, or it's right here. That's unfortunate. For some reason I thought it would either have to be in one of those locations or here, but it could escape to over here. And then what, you know? Like, it could just go anywhere. Oh wait, no it can't, because that breaks the twos. But that's a bunch of guesses. Let's go back. Wow, this is like Lockbox sequel. What were they thinking? I remember this. This doesn't look super fun. Don't ask me how I got that, because I wouldn't know what to say. But I did get it. Through these arcane symbols. Those two aren't possible anymore. This can't be a mine. Because then how would I finish it? The two, I mean. The one makes it a bit more simplistic. It starts to look like that. Ooh, and now that two is done, so those spaces are free. Look at my horse is amazing. Give it a lick, ooh, it tastes just like raisins. So what's the logic that lets me finish this easily? I know that at the end of the saw it's either gonna look like that or like that. But what's the difference? These ones, I think. They knock that down to 1 and that down to 2. one's a bit complex for me, I think. Speaking of... Oh, I just clicked on the same puzzle. Terrific. No. I didn't want to click that one, I wanted to click those ones. Not allowed. Illegal. Well, that didn't help very much. That one turns that into a 2, which finishes that 2, which makes that space available. It's free real estate. I wonder how deep I can make my voice. It's free. No, it doesn't work. Get out of my real estate. I'm starting to think some of those things might be helpful. This 4, I mean. That 4 guarantees 1, even if 3 hide over there. Which brings it down to a 3 clue, but that's still not really anything. What's something easier? Oh. Well, it's kind of easier, I guess. If there's one here, because of the 3-4, then this 4 clue can't have 1, 2, 3, 4. Could have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 there. I don't know what difference it would make. I do remember that puzzle. I don't necessarily want to look at it right now, though. Only one of those is possible. Is there really a way in here? The 1 has to mean something, right? I might end it here. Let's see how long I've been recording. 50 minutes. It's gonna be a long episode. Okay, saw blade. This looks maybe doable. We'll try it out for a couple minutes. Why does it start like this? say that's not a mine, and that's not a mine. Yeah, I think those can't be mines. That is a very long chain I had to unravel there for a while. One here and one there. One, can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, too many. Too many things. Actually, though, this 2 forces at least one there. Same for that, too. Did I just hear a noise? That was spooky. Hopefully that wasn't the sound of my headphones deteriorating. They haven't been doing so hot lately. I'm gonna take them off. Could it dodge here? Like it hits one there, it dodges like that. I don't really see why not. This one has to fulfill that area. One there. Oh, that's unfortunate. One there. 2 there. Tricky, tricky, tricky. This game's pretty addicting if you let it get to that point. Well, there's 3 purples left, and we know that there's one there and one there. So who knows where the third one is. We know that the majority rules over here. Doesn't really tell me anything, I think, though. Like, yeah, sure, that's valid, but is that more valid than this? Oh. Yeah, that's just the way I think. Does it have to alternate? Oh, I think it doesn't have to alternate. I should have lost there. Why was I thinking it had to alternate? Okay, I really have been playing this for way too long. What the heck? For some, I like had it in my head for a second. No, that's just the way it's done. Oh, she could like uncheck something. Just be like, no, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to progress there. Can you detract points, please? Alright. I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed Tametsi, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.